Di's come up with an idea, and you guys need to vote.
A white and a grey.
Di, even in the camera, that looks white and white.
No.
Good morning, how are we? As you can see, the office is a bit more done, and since last time you've seen it, I don't know how else it's going to show up on camera, but the floor's now been painted. So that is lovely. Need to get some electrics in here so that things can actually work and we can get some lights, but roof's on. It's looking lovely in here now. Definitely looking a lot better than it was. As you can hear, the air compressor's on, so hopefully you can hear. Di's down there, we'll get to him in a minute. He's just finishing some welding. Probably recognise this van. This van's in for ball joints and a few other bits and bobs. Synchro, she's still sat here, just needs a bit more finishing on the welding. And this van. Well, I don't know if you can remember this van, it was parked right up at the back. This thing had a crash. In fact, I think I done a short on this of when this thing got picked up. All this side here was completely pushed back and dented and whatnot, but chassis leg was never dented or buckled, so that was always quite handy, and it was just all the tin work around it that was needed replacing. So John's been nice and busy and put all this lot all back together again. And doesn't she look lovely? Nice bit of red oxide, just because obviously bare metal and welds and what have you, but this thing has come up lovely. Looks very complete. A lot better. If I remember, I'm going to try and put a picture. Oh, John's probably got one, I'll get him to send it me. But this thing is looking a lot more complete. Talking to John.
How's it going? Got the way through the all bits away this morning.
Ah, there was a bit of it.
You literally threw it all the way this morning.
I mean, there's part of nice and buckled, but you'd never believe it now. John's done a hell of a job on that.
Yeah.
So,
long nose headlight boom to go back in now. Fun. And all the acorn bits to go back on.
So that's going to keep John out of trouble for a little while. Rebuilding this bad boy back up. As John does a little bit more, I'll keep coming over and we'll catch up a little bit more. But it's a nice van. Full aircon, climate control. It's a very, very nice. Obviously, there's a few bits in the back, but even like the seats. It's a nice van. And now that it's not got a huge dent on the front, it's even more better.
Yeah.
So that's what John's up to. And now, Mr. Di. How are we?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Oh, get out of the way of the light for him. Probably remember this van. It was having it was in the last video. Quarter panels were done, arches. This is now the other side to the side you've seen in the last video. But arches, step, well, sill.
Thing all around. Inner arch, inner sill, patch here, and the patch in the back. Yeah, all fun.
So this is going to be Di's job for today, get this thing done. So I know the guy wants this thing back, so Di's going to finish off the last of this. Does need to go on the pit because Di's got to do a bit of welding underneath it. So that'll be fun for him. Oh, I don't know if we've actually shown either. The outside of the office. Do need to just finish that bit off. But the outside of the office has been painted too. Looks a hell of a lot better. Office is looking beautiful. But my job is going to be tidy up this corner. I did bring myself over the last little bit of my toolbox. I don't actually know what's in here. We'll go through that. But I'm going to be clearing all this lot out and making this my corner. So that's going to be my job, tidy this little bit up. I am going to go over and give Di a little bit of a hand as he's doing a bit. I'm just going to do a bit of under sealing and what have you. But I'm going to tidy this up. As John gets a bit more done or whatever, I'll pick up the camera. But wish me luck, I'm going to do some tidying. And as you've seen, a little bit of tidying has happened. Need to find a place for all that to go. Starting to come together a little bit. But that is not why I picked this camera up. Mr. John has rebuilt this a little bit more. And he's now playing with this.
We're going to see him up.
So hopefully you can hear me over the compressor, but this is coming together nicely. All seam sealed. Just need to rebuild it all back up again now. Oh. Headlights in, wings on. Just keep you out of trouble.
Keep you out of trouble, keep your tires tight.
And then Mr. Di, since the last time we've seen him, ground off all the welds. Done that little bit of a patch down there. Only luck, so I watched him do it. Undersealed the wheel arch. Oh, you done all of it. This thing does have to go up on the pit in a little while, because step under the slider. All of them words. You probably won't even see it. But Di has to. Oh, you can just about see it actually. You can just see that. There you go, you can see his little hole just in there where the roller sits. So this needs to go over the pit so Di can do that. Bit more red oxide on the other side just to seal it so it doesn't rust again. Happy days. That one should be done very soon. And I'm going to carry on with this lot. Set of drawers. Probably make some shells for here or something. Give it a little lick of paint. But yeah, need to find somewhere for that lot to go. And just a bit more of a tidy up. I've done quite a bit. So I'm going to finish off this. That is the plan. Oh, and the toolbox doesn't actually fit. So I'm going to have to cut this bit off because it ever so slightly doesn't fit. But I have a little tool cut. Anyway, enough of that. More tidying up my corner. Well, I've done an absolute terrible job of filming, but as you can see, things have moved about a little bit.
John's over here.
John's now here. That van is moved here. Di's finished doing the step. Sliding doors on. Driver's doors on. Front's all back together. Happy days. This van is now done. This van, as you can see, has had a lot of work done. See? Brand new.
One Polish genius. It was probably dropped on the front before, wasn't it?
Rear quarter panel. Di did that step patch. And then just down there, I'll always walk over here. You can see the front arch. Mr. Di strikes again. Yeah. This van is completely done, ready to leave. Many jobs done. This van, which is the one that John was just working on, is also not that far from being done. Wings are on and fit lovely. Headlights are in. Do still have to obviously put the radiator and the aircon in. And I think that is about it. Batteries in. I did see a minute ago John was sort of doing the wiring it all back in again and our lights were flashing. So I think it is literally just radiator, aircon, front end back on. This will be done then. And I painted all this. Does need another coat, but this is all now painted. That's one part of the workshop done. This looks white in the camera.
Great.
Looks white in person as well. Well, I'm going to put all this lot in its rightful home before I do another coat of white. White.
Great.
Not grey though.
Beautiful about it. See what you say.
There we go, yeah, right. As Di says.
Wait. Alright.
Right, come on.
Come on then.
Right.
Do alright.
Di's come up with an idea and you guys need to vote.
A white. And a grey.
Di, even in the camera that looks white and white.
No, that's white and grey.
Nah.
100%. Light grey.
Right.
Well,
Put down in the comments what do you think. White or grey?
100% grey.
It's not grey. Even that white paper proved that. Right, so put down in the comments whether you think that's white or grey. Me and John think that's white and Di's adamant that that's grey. He's wrong.
100%.
100% wrong.
Maybe a Polish white.
Yeah. There we go, we've been gone 2 minutes and it's got a radiator back.
Yeah.
If it's not bolted down, it gets bolted in.
We'll throw in the scrap bin, whatever.
All of the above. So we're going to leave John to put a radiator back in. John's going to fight that pipe. Director's decided he's having another break. Bless him. And I'm going to make a cup of tea and then paint this white wall again. White wall. Well, there we go. There's a couple more hours passed. And I painted a little bit more of the next wall. I used the last little bit of what was in the tub and I just sort of started making my way across. I mean, you can see the difference in the... It made a hell of a difference. Very pleased with this. My corner. Do need to put that up there. So, but that's had 2 coats. That's just had the one. And it does come out quite nice. A white paint. Again, need to figure out something to do with those cats, but I'm quite pleased with that. Managed to do all the inside, secure the board that was behind it, and yeah, very impressed with that. Very impressed. And Mr. John, who's not actually here anymore, he's got this thing completely back together again. Everything's all put on. Obviously, just needs to put indicator on, the grill back on, and then this is done. Everything's all wired up. Very pleased. So there's another van done. Fair play, he smashed that out. As you've seen, that van's now done. Just waiting for that to get picked up and out. Gone.
Back to Western Superman.
So where's it going?
Western.
Daddy's been in there and he's been running all the electrics for the electrics.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I've got this end. Also, look how good this paint is. Can you see it? It's like red and blue metal flake in it. This one's lovely. Well, I think that's enough for today. I'm going to put the camera down. I do need to have a bit of a tidy up by here, but that is another day's problem. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing things being fixed and dealt with and mended. But anyway, I'm going to get ourselves gone. Thank you, John.
Bye.
Thank you, Di, who's not here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you, Di.
Thank you very much. Just remember, guys, grey is grey.
Grey.
is never white.
It's not just white. Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, it's grey as fuck.
Here we are in the wilderness, looking at a white grey wall.
Anyway, enough of that argument, because we're never going to win this. Di's wrong, we're right. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for putting up with our dumb ass, and as always, take it easy.